Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, this is what we got on today: how to make every workout a great workout. So, let's get right into it. So, first step, we want to prep the body. What do I mean by this? Nutrition, water, and electrolytes. Let me run down into this a little bit more in depth. So, I try to carb load quite a bit before. It's going to depend on your body weight and your stats a little bit. So, just try to experiment a bit, see what you get out of like your workout. Like, say you run like maybe 300 grams of carbs before a workout or something. See how that feels during that workout, and if you got like what you were looking for out of it. So just kind of experiment quite a bit with that. See what's going on. Water is super important. You guys already know this. I usually have at least 60 ounces of water before my workouts. Let's get right into electrolytes. So electrolytes are super huge. Obviously, everyone knows this already. What I usually do for my electrolytes is I actually will just drink some salt water. I just drink some sea salt water. I put like a tablespoon of sea salt in the cup, stir it around, and my God, those pumps are crazy. You're gonna hold a pump better, you're not gonna cramp, and you're just gonna feel better overall during those workouts. So let's jump right into step 2 now. Step 2, setting the intention. All right, what do I mean by this? So when we're setting the intention, we want to first cut out distractions, because if our mind is running all over the place with a bunch of different things, we're not going to really be able to focus on what our idea is of what we want the workout to look like. So that's huge. So we're not going to be on reels for like 20 minutes while we're warming up. We're not going to be like chatting it up with everybody and stuff. I mean, it's cool you can say hi, go say hi, but you're there for a reason. So if you're actually trying to make this workout great, you want to get right into things right away, and you want to stay focused the whole time. So try to avoid like distractions, like being on Instagram and stuff, talking to too many people. That's going to help you like kind of stay focused a little bit more, and just feel better with going into your workout. So time management, guys, this is super important. I don't think a lot of people do this. Maybe people have been doing it a bit more, but what I do to manage my time in the gym, my workouts are like maybe like an hour and a half, like tops usually, unless I'm like messing around and like taking some pictures or whatever after. But like while I'm in the workout, I'm starting to time my like every single lift. So as soon as I get into the gym, I press the start button on my timer, and that thing just starts going up. So I know exactly when I was in the gym, how long I was in there for, and what my goal kind of is of like when I want to get out of there. So that way I'm not lingering around, spending 2 to 3 hours, just kind of wasting my time. And I'll actually do this in between sets as well. This is another good idea I would throw in there for sure, is while I'm in my sets, or like after a set, I'll like press the lap button. I'll press the lap button, and then I can see, oh, okay, I got about like a minute and a half until I'm gonna go into this next set. And that way I stay on track of what I'm trying to get out of the workout. So next thing is game plan. We want to run a game plan. If you guys don't have a game plan, maybe you're running a program right now with a coach, that's super awesome. If you're not having a game plan before you go in there and you're just kind of having like, well, we're gonna do some back today, right? But you don't really know you don't know what your warm-up's gonna look like. You don't know what exercises you're gonna do, and you're not really sure exactly what like parts you're gonna target of the back. Sometimes I'll run like a more focused day on like I'm trying to target traps more versus lats. Maybe you guys just run a full back day, but stay mindful of that. Next step is gonna be visualization plus the feeling. So let's go to the visualization first. What do I mean by that? Visualization is, I don't know if people really do this, but this has helped me so much, guys. I actually visualize the entire workout that I'm gonna do before I even get in there. If you already have a program, obviously that's not gonna really apply to you, but just doing that alone has helped me stay on track of what my goal is when I'm in that workout. And then connecting to that feeling state of how I want the workout to go in my head. So like, let's say I'm doing some squats that day, and I want to do like 5 reps with like 400 something plus or whatever. So I'm I'm running a game plan of how I'm gonna feel inside my head after I complete those 5 reps. How am I gonna feel after I do that? I'm gonna feel really good. Like most people, if you do that right now and you're like, okay, I'm running into my workout and I wanna have a really good workout and I wanna feel what it's gonna be like after I complete this workout or after I complete this set. This is what I do before I go into my squats, guys. I actually will visualize myself. If I'm going for a PR, I will visualize myself setting up into that squat. What I mean by visualization is I'm actually like creating an image inside my head of me walking over there, getting underneath the bar, how I'm gonna get underneath the bar, how I'm gonna relax my body first, what muscles I'm gonna use, how I'm gonna be stationed down in the ground. And then I connect to that feeling of how I'm gonna do the lift and my breathing and everything else included as well into that. So that's super, super helpful for me. Definitely I would try that, implementing that in your guys' workouts. Definitely found a lot of success with just that alone. So go ahead and check that out. So let's go on to number 4 now. Step 4, mindful action. So what do I mean by this? Being present in the moment. Guys, this is super, super crucial. I know a lot of people like the way on distractions inside their head. They'll be thinking about a bunch of different things, what they're gonna be doing later that night, what they're gonna eat after the workout. Guys, stay focused with the workout. You're there to work out. Be in the moment with the workout. Don't be like talking to too many people in between. It's gonna start running your mind like crazy. And that's why I say avoid being on your phone too much unless you're tracking your time or if you have a really important message that you gotta get to or something. So being present in the moment, actually applying yourself with connecting to your body. So this looks like, if I'm doing a bicep curl, for example, I want to actually be feeling what I'm feeling. So sometimes I'll actually close my eyes so that I can connect to that muscle a bit better. And then I already am setting myself up in a good position for success. What I mean by goal reps for me, for example, is when I get deep into a set, let's say I'm my mind's starting to break down and it's telling me no, it's telling me to get out of it, it's telling me to stop working out. And you got to push past that barrier, right? So I'll throw a goal rep inside my head of how many reps I'm trying to get out after that point, after I get to that breaking point. So that might look like 3 reps, that might look like 5 reps. Depends on, how well you can actually do the movement after you get past that state. So you obviously don't want to be doing anything stupid and really, messing up parts of your body because you don't want to get into that injury state, right? Let's move on to the breathing part now. Breathing is super, super crucial. I see a lot of people, they'll be holding their breath. I used to do this too, guys. I used to hold my breath all the time and then I would pass out. Don't do that. Try to be mindful of your breathing while you're in the set. If you're getting a steady state of oxygen supply to your muscles, you're gonna perform so much better. You're gonna get way more out of it. So try that during your next exercise or your next workout. Throw that in there. Try to be mindful of your breathing while you're actually in the workout or in your exercise, right? So let's go on to rage. So what do I mean by rage? When you're applying yourself to the fullest, sometimes I will actually think about things, that might upset me or, that make me angry a little bit so that I can actually get into the state of pushing past that barrier. Sometimes, if you're trying to actually push yourself really hard, I'm not saying you guys have to think about super negative things, but it does help me to tap into that rage meter just a little bit so that I can actually get through and push myself as hard as I can possibly during that workout. And that runs into our next thing, our last thing right here. Step number 5 is music. So, I'm all down for throwing some Swiftie in there. That's totally fine. If you guys are some Swiftie fans, that's cool. But if you guys are letting it hinder your workouts in a negative way, where you're not really applying yourself because you're listening to some calm music, bro, you have to fix that. You have to just switch it up. My go-tos is some old Drake, maybe some Young Dolph, NF, stuff like that, X, just to increase the vibe. You want to elevate that vibe. You want to increase your vibe so you're feeling good, you're excited about the workout, you're getting hyped up, right? So you're gonna make it a lot easier for you to tap into that rage if you're actually putting some good ass tunes on. So guys, this is all for the video. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you did find it helpful, leave me some comments below. I'm always welcome to have more feedback and see what you guys think about this. So go ahead and check out some of these things. Try to start applying these into your workouts, and let me know what you guys think of this. Hope you guys have a good day, and stay safe lifting.